As I said before, Tim's barn, number of horses being turned out, number of horses being sold. We'll probably have 3 or 4 horses with Tim all winter. It's a good spot to race. It's a good place. Tim does a great job. So let's get right to it. Gray's the New Red. Drew bad. You know, she just hasn't drawn good, this filly. She drew good once, I think. Made a break at the fair. Got parked in Delaware. Drew the outside twice. We'll see how she races this week, but I'm sure it's not going to be a great windfall. A fortuitous voyage it will not be. So we'll see how Gray is the New Red comes out of it. We're really just looking for some experience. A couple of hours would be nice, but some experience and some indicators that she's going to be a good sophomore. I think I've seen flickers of it. She's a nice filly. We'll see what happens this week in the Meadows. Rose Run, why not? As I said in another video, I don't want to turn her out with the last quarter in like 37 seconds. She was obviously sick. But I don't want to hurt her either. So we'll see if she's having a good week. She's eating good, feeling good, seems healthy. Maybe I'll get Tim to school her, and we'll see how she schools on Thursday. Ailsun is Indigo Wednesday, but with the way these GGTs, these liver counts are jumping, we're going to get her blood work taken on Monday. If it's high, she's not going to be racing on Wednesday. Beach Boutique. Beach Boutique will be qualifying. I think Tim told me the first part of December, so he's almost got her there. She's getting there. No, I'm wrong. Not the first part of December. I think he told me November 23rd. So we'll see how Beach Boutique is after that. Bottle of Red, as soon as we get another good line in her, I'm sure she'll be sold. We had her sold and had to scratch her because of her liver count, that elevated liver count. So we'll get that back under control and see how it is. Same thing for the next guy, Changing of the Guard. Just waiting for a couple of good lines on him, and I'm certain a number of people will be all over them. Compass Rose DC is not going anywhere. This affiliate, I think, is going to be a very, very nice 4-year-old for us. She's shown a lot of talent, a lot of snap, a lot of pop in her step. And I think coming off her last start as a win, she'll be sharp this week at the Meadows. Also, I'll play it alone. You know, this little bugger just can't catch a break. Raced great his first start. Then he was sick. Then he drew the 9-hole. He's not really fair. I'd love to see him race good, but I just don't see how they're going to work out a trip with this guy from post 9. Path of Totality, as I said, I'd like to put 2 or 3 starts on her, put some money away, actually pay for her own operation to pop that little chip out of her right knee. It doesn't seem to be bothering her, but it will at some point. Better to take it out, rehab her, and bring her back as a 4-year-old. I'm almost positive her and Compass Rose DC will be very effective 4-year-olds for us. Rooney Blue Chip won't, though. I think this is a horse that probably needs to go at some point. He'll make somebody a good horse. We just got to get back to getting a couple of good lines on him. Both lines at the Meadows are not good. So we'll see how we make out this coming week with Rooney. Oso Pine, White, the GGT again, another snake-bitten horse with this ridiculous liver count, jumped up extraordinarily high. We're going to have to take it again this week and see how it's coming along. If we can't get it down quickly, may as well take this time when we can't race him to turn him out and freshen him up just a hair. Not that he needs it, but he can't race with a high GGT. He can function, he can walk, he can eat, he can pretend to be a horse, but he can't be a racehorse, not at a top level that we need him to be, that I know he can be. I was shocked the other day he wasn't first or second. Then after seeing his GGT, I was flabbergasted that the horse even raced as remotely as good as he did. So Oso Pine, bright futures ahead for him, I believe. Got to get that GGT down. Stonebridge Simba, he's moving up in class, but you know, it was pretty easy walk in the park win for him. We'll see how he does next week. And then a horse everybody's going to be watching for a little while, I believe, will be White Tiger. He was great his last start. A horse like him really, really builds off a race like that. Can't wait to see what he does next. White Tiger will hopefully be slated to be in next Friday. So that's Tim's Burn right now in entirety. You're looking at Gray is the New Red, Rose Run, Why Not being turned out, Ailsun potentially being sold at some point, Bottle of Red, Changing of the Guard, I'll Play It Alone, Rooney Blue Chip. These are horses that are going to be sold at some point. We'll see how Beach Boutique comes back and see how she starts racing. And then Path of Totality will be turned out. So realistically, Tim's looking at, for the winter, I would suspect Compass Rose will be out for a little while at some point and then come back. It's a good fit for her there with him. She races well there, and I'm happy with the way things are. So we're looking at her and Path of Totality having a little rest. Oso Pine, Stonebridge Simba, White Tiger being mainstays there. And probably other horses moving around also. So Tim will have 3 or 4 for the winter, and I expect 2021 to be hopefully a banner year for both of us. He did a great job with the horses. We had some luck in Pennsylvania. We bought some powerhouse Pennsylvania breds also. So we're going to see what happens this year in Pennsylvania. But I'm optimistic it's easy to be sitting here in November of 2020 being optimistic at 2021, but looking at what we bought, looking at what we have, looking at what we have coming back, I'm pretty happy. Talk to you guys in just a minute. We still have Kevin and Harry.